lot of activity going on. Children are moving up and down. They are excited. They want to see more done. But the biggest problem we have is space. And that's why you have to go over to that building, and I give you a brief of how much it can be put to good use in terms of redeeming space. So the building here is going to be the one that redeems the time. I mean, that redeems the space. For what you've seen for the computer lab on that side, small place, fitting 8 people. It's on about 2 meters by 3 meters. You have a space here which you can modify, and you can sit like 30 students, 30 computers. Same with the tailoring. You could modify a space and it makes like 40 students, maybe 20 machines for tailoring. So you'll see a brief this one. At the present, it is disused, as you can see. Water just runs into it, spoiling the floor. You really can't use it if you wanted to, because you get stuck in the mud. So our vision is to get some materials like cement, bricks, sand, and some guys, maybe volunteer guys, and a few paid people like bricklayers who can pay. And they come and assist us to join up these walls. Put doors, put windows, join up the walls on the other side and the other side, and becomes a big hall which can be partitioned. If we could get like a movable partition, that works better than a fixed partition. If all goes well, it becomes the tailoring center, the computer center, the carpentry center, and as well as the bricklaying center, because you can make it 4 big units, each about 12 meters by 12 meters in terms of length. It's about 12 meters from there to here, 12 from here to there, like that. That makes 4 good rooms for use and redeem the space. What you see in the background is one of the structures that we are trying to modify into a learning center, a learning area. This part here was given to us, just like the other one, for any use in terms of training and teaching. So it is about 35 meters or 90 feet from one end to the other, and about 60 feet from one corner to the other corner. And our class, the Help School, the Free School Project. Now in this project for the school, kids don't pay anything. They just come and attend and go home. They even get t-shirts for uniform. They're going to get proper uniforms. They get free books, they get free pens, and they're going to get a meal as well for free. And the reason that stops people from sending children to school is that they don't have food to pack for them. They don't have school fees and clothes. And we've covered that bit. And that's why we have, from an initial vision of 40 students, we have 150, and they're still coming. So we managed to get some funds, though limited, and we did partial partitioning, just to stop the kids from getting distracted by passing traffic, or animals passing, or other children passing. So the partition is not efficient, because the kids are now coming to 150 and more. If we could get more funding, we could do another partition, make use of that corner which is the partition, and maybe the other back side of the rooms. And then also do the partitions to go higher up and reach to the ceiling level. And of course the floor, as you've seen, needs some work to be done, but the kids are very happy, the teachers are happy with that floor. If they get a better floor, wonderful, God bless. That's how we are doing now.
Cistern-looking structures used in a different day. They're a health hazard for the school. They're a breeding ground for every kind of mosquito you can imagine, plus every kind of disease. I want you to come and look inside so you can see what's inside. The children jump in and out of these. They urinate in them, and they play in them. It is our goal to figure out a way to use these to collect water and to cover them so that they're not mosquito infested. These also hold the same health risk. They obviously are concrete at the bottom, so they hold water and dirt all the time. There are weeds growing, but also it's water, still water sitting there with mosquitoes breeding all the time.
This one, then if you get another one, you just interlock, sorry, like here.
Yes.
The joint is strong. We are going to put a second one, that means you only need to put it on top and then place another one like interlock. So you only need cement for the joint between the crosses.
As we can see by the walls behind you there.
Yeah, there's no cement here, no mortar, only on the cross level. What I'm looking at is part of the school, the Needs.mov Vocational Institute, and I'm looking at a building which has been finished and it was built from interlocking bricks, the ones like you just seen in the other side section. When finished, it looks like this. It's more like any other building, you can't tell. And compared to the buildings that are used for non-interlocking bricks, as you can see from that corner, you take lots of cement, mortar, to get the bricks lined up to form a wall. With the interlocking, you probably use like a quarter of what you use for the other bricks. It looks like you take a lot because the amount of cement you see there cannot be compared with the amount of cement you see in between the interlocking bricks. These ones only consume the inter-course level cement, no side joints because the joints are where they interlock with the bricks. So it's quite a good invention. It saves materials and easy to put up.
Now, how about this building we're looking at here?
This one has been made from prefabricated material made by a company called Roofings. So they make the metal structure on which you hold out the concrete pieces between the metal structures only up to about 4 feet from the ground after you laid the concrete base, which they call a floor level. And then after the 4 feet height, it's all metal sheet, like what we use for the roofing, does work for the side, and then louvers for the windows, and the louvers are also metal, as you can see.